What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich bringing you that exclusive World Cup content. And in today's video, we will be taking a look at the Ghanaian national team for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. You guys are Ghana qualified after beating Nigeria in that African playoffs against most people's predictions, I should say. And me personally, I did not predict Ghana to qualify, and I think Ghana actually got very, very lucky, especially in that game versus South Africa. So I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm just speaking my facts and my truth. And I want to take a look at the squad to see how I think they're actually going to do according to who they took to the team, the World Cup and everything. Even though I've already made some predictions, I want to see if this squad could actually change my mind. So let's take a look at the Ghanaian national team here for the World Cup. So Ghana were actually drawn in a very tough group, I have to say. Let's scroll down to Ghana's group, and that would be Group H with Portugal, Uruguay, and South Korea. Well, look, Ghana's record against Portugal, they played once in the 2014 World Cup. Ghana lost that game, as I could recall. And for Uruguay, remember 2010. Let's see if we could pull up those World Cups really, really quick. So World Cup 2014, let's take a look at that and let's go down. And you guys could see Ghana was in Group G with Germany, the USA, Portugal, and they came last in the group. You see that? I think they earned a draw against the USA, if I could recall. They lost to Portugal and Germany there. Got knocked out in the group phase. Ghana first qualified in 2006, where they made their debut. And they also qualified for the 2010 World Cup. Let's take a look at the 2010 World Cup really quick. And they did well. They did very, very well. Grouped with Germany again, they actually came in second and got all the way to the quarterfinals where they met Uruguay in a controversial game that lives in the memory of every avid football fan, especially the World Cup football fan. So let's go back to 2006. Not a rich World Cup history, but of course, you got to start from somewhere. So we scroll down and we go to Group E. Tough group, Italy, Czech Republic, and the USA. So Ghana were drawn with the USA twice. That time they prevailed, came in second. So they, of course, got to the round of 16 in that World Cup. And 2010, of course, to the quarterfinals, but 2014, they got knocked out. So, let's fast forward back to 2022. Of course, they missed 2018, didn't qualify. But 2022, let's take a look at the Ghanaian national team right there. So before we do go in, first game, of course, against Portugal, November 24th. And on the 28th, they play South Korea, which I think is a must-win game for Ghana because they would want to go into that match against Uruguay probably needing a win or a draw with a better goal difference to pip Uruguay and get somewhat of a revenge. So let's go to the wiki page. Let's go to the wiki page and let's see if we actually get something in terms of the squad. And the reason why I want to pick the wiki page is because it will give us a lot of the information on the players and where they are currently playing their trade. So Otto is the current manager. Andrew Ayew, the captain, the most capped as well, along with Asamoah Gyan, who was brilliant at the 2010 World Cup. So let's just scroll down to players, the current squad, and let's take a look at that. So the following players were named to the FIFA World Cup squad. The players will also feature in a friendly match against Switzerland. So look, let's take a look at the squad. So wow, this actually is a bit shocking here. No Wallacott, no I think the other goalkeeper's name is Ofori, if I'm not mistaken. But instead, it will be Lawrence Atizigi from St. Gallen in Switzerland, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, 2 caps, and an uncapped Ibrahim Danlad of Asante Kotoko. and Nouadine is from Eupen in Belgium. So, wow, already shock in terms of the goalkeeping positions there. We are going to take a look at the players that actually missed the squad, who barely missed the squad. But in defense, let's say former Chelsea man Baba Rahman, now of Reading, very experienced, 28 years old. He played, in the fullback position. Daniel Amate, very versatile defensive midfielder, could also play all across the back line. He's currently of Leicester City. Alexander Gikou of Strasbourg. They're struggling in the French league at the moment. Joseph Aidu, 10 caps of Celta Vigo. Gideon Mensah, 10 caps of Auxerre, 24-year-old. Dennis Odoi makes a squad, currently doing well with Club Brugge. They are into the Champions League round of 16. He's 34 years old these days and must be very, very happy to make a World Cup squad. Should be his last World Cup. I didn't realize he was 34 though. Alidou Seydou, 22 years old of Clermont Foot in the French league. Mohamed Salisu makes the squad, only one cap. And Tariq Lamptey makes the squad as well. Current Brighton and Hove Albion right back, fullback, I should say. A lot of pace there for Tariq Lamptey up and down the wings. So two exciting players in the defense there, Salisu and Lamptey. Don't know if both these players are going to start, but I think they should. I really think the back line should be left back, Baba Rahman. I don't know if they're going to want to put Daniel Amati at defense, but let's say Daniel Amati, Mohamed Salisu, and Tariq Lamptey at the back there. Ooh, that'll be a very good and exciting back line with a lot of pace. Maybe not a lot of, in terms of, let me say, experience in terms of Salisu and Lamptey for the team. But Baba Rahman and Amati should provide that. But who knows? Maybe it'll be someone else at center back with I actually don't know who they're gonna actually put out. So I'm just assuming. Let's go into the midfield. Andre Ayew is gonna start games. We know that. He's 32 years old, currently of Al Sadd in Qatar. Most cap players, 23 goals. Thomas Partey is gonna start games as well. So the team's already looking very, very good. Guys, if you want to hear what I predicted for Ghana, go check out my World Cup prediction video for Ghana's Group H, and you'll know more. But I think the squad has capabilities and potential to cause some upsets in the group. I do think so. I'm not going to write the team off completely, regardless to whatever I predicted. But Andre Ayew and Thomas Partey, currently of Arsenal, in red hot form. These guys are going to provide a lot of impetus for the team, a lot of inspiration. Mohamed Kudus, oh man, he's a good player for Ajax. Daniel Kofi Kyrie, Freiburg are doing well in the German league right now. That's a good pick. Daniel Afrier of Hearts of Oak. This is not a player that I do know, but he has 4 goals in 5 appearances. Doesn't matter where they came from. Elisha Owusu of Ghent. Salis Abdul Samed of Lens, uncapped player. So he's a second uncapped player in the team. Then in the forward position, Jordan Ayew, 82 caps, 20 goals of Crystal Palace. Andre Ayew's brother. I'm scrolling this down slowly. Kamaldun Sulemania, very entertaining and exciting player from Rennes. 11 caps. He would be big for Ghana, this World Cup. Scroll down. Abdul Fatawu of Sporting in Portugal, 18. He does have 11 caps as well. Ishaku, very, very talented player. Very talented player, I have to say. Let's scroll down. Usman Bakari of Red Star Belgrade. Who else is in the squad? Iñaki Williams makes the squad. Nice. 1 cap of Athletic Bilbao. He was torn on whether he wanted to play for the national team of Ghana or for Spain. And Iñaki Williams makes the team. Antoine Semenyo of Bristol City. Don't know this player very well. Kamal Sowa. Do know Sowa of Club Brugge. Talented player. So a few players missed the squad. I don't see Afeni Jayan. He didn't make the team. And that's right off the top. He did not make the team. Okay, who else didn't make the team? Guys like Ambrosius, who was just called in. Guys like Crazy Wright, what didn't make the squad. Let's go down to the recent call-ups and we'll see who did not make the squad. So Richard Ofori didn't make the squad, 24 caps. Maybe he's injured, I don't know. But he made the pre-squad. Joe Wallacott, who was in the AFCON squad, he did not make the team. Richard Atta, Jonathan Mensah, very experienced defender there, 69 caps, not called up. Andy Yidiam, 30 years old, 26 caps, not called up. So very risky. And maybe some of these players missed out for the likes of Tariq Lamptey and, of course, Mohamed Salisu. Some more notable absentees. Let's go down. Let's not talk about these little players here. I talk about Stefan Ambrosius uncapped. I've called her. He did not make the World Cup squad, but he was in the pre-squad. All these players was in the pre-squad. Another player to miss out, man. Let me see. Big name. Joseph Payne still. Whoa. Mubarak Wakaso did not make the team. Mubarak Wakaso didn't make the team. This is a big, these players here who did not get called up right here. Payne still, Wakaso, Jeffrey Schlupp didn't make the team. I think these are some big omissions right here. Big omissions. Could be a mistake. Wakaso, you know, is a very good player, very experienced. And I remember he missed a game during a game or two, maybe during the AFCON, and his presence was missed in that team. So let's go down forwards. Caleb Ekuban didn't make the team. Samuel Owusu, Richmond Boake, Felix Afenajayan. That's a big miss. That is a huge call to leave out this youngster, 19 years old. Kwasi Wright, I said, didn't make the team. Holstill Keel. Who else missed out? Big names to miss out. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it in terms of the notable players to miss the squad. Maybe I'm missing a few more, but wow. Interesting. So let's take a look at the age. Very young team. Look at the forwards. 22, 22, 28 years old. Inaki Williams, you understand he got the quality. But 23, 18, 20. Jordan Ayew, experience. A few experienced players, but a rather young team, I think Ghana is taking to the World Cup. They're pretty young, pretty young. Pretty young team, man. Maybe Otto is looking towards the future and looking to transition this team for greater things. But look, it's a tough group. South Korea, Portugal, Uruguay, and it will take a lot, in my opinion, for Ghana to get out of this group, though. But look, let's see if they could represent for Africa once again, like they did in 2006 and 2010. They did well. Let's see if they could work some magic once again this time around. So, guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. That's my squad reaction for the Ghanaian national team. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. More World Cup content coming for your head tops, but I just had to talk the Ghanaian squad. So, for your boy Dom, subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.